Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
Welcome everyone to the final round of the MV Simsports GT Sprint Series presented by Triple Stint and SimSwag Cup. We are here at Fuji, a track that is notoriously known for rain. I don't know, and I never know what they're going to do, so. Also can't forget SimSwag Technologies, Triple Stint, Dave's Race Academy, SimGrid, and of course, the stunning Heather's Jewelry Hut. And it's a Friday. I don't know about you guys, but it is a Friday. I will be doing your play-by-play. I'm your host, Fry, joined by my friend Pix. Say hello, Pix.
Hi, Fry. Hello, everyone.
Special thanks to Eton as we're closing out. This is what, like the 15th series or something? I don't even know how many we're on now. And of course, John, who might join us in the booth today. We're going to see where he's at. Maybe he's racing. I have no idea. Well, we'll find out. But we have 90 minutes to get through. I think there's two 90-minute races. So I think this is the second one, final one. Oh, it's just one. So the grand finale, of course, is the longest one. But he mixed it up, a couple hour races, couple 30-minute races. So they'll go for the long one at this course. I personally cannot stand about half of this course. The other half I kind of like. So definitely not my favorite place in the world. GT3 lap record 137 by Alexandre Imperatori in a Nissan, which is, I don't know if I could do that around here in a Nissan. I'd probably spin out in 2018. So at least he's been holding that record for a while. It seems like every track, the technology gets better every year. So the cars, just somebody's got like a new record every other year. So this place opened in 1966. So it has seen its day. I don't think they've ever resurfaced it. But we'll see what John has in store for all the drivers today. This is going to be an interesting one. Since I never can get John's weather right, or I never know what he's doing. It's one of the two. So our SimSwag Pro, so unless there's like a massive point differential, I don't think there's gonna matter here. I don't think Mr. Rodriguez is here. So he's not here anyway, so I don't think he can gain 132 points in one race. So congratulations to Mr. Javi Sierra for his championship win. And our silver class, Saba is pretty much going to take that home with the win. Rodney DeVilliers in second place and Terrell Lance in third. If one of them's not here and one has a good day, Lance might be able to jump DeVilliers. Not sure. how the points work. But congratulations to Saba for a good series. There we go. My button will click. And our Sim Swag Am Devin Pasco is going to take home the victory. It's all weird. They all have almost the exact same points. Kind of like they finished in the same place in the class every race. Somebody's going to need a promotion from all these Am standings. But Devin Pasco is going to take home the championship on that. Joseph Crunk in second. And I don't think I've seen Bryce McClafferty in a race. So hopefully maybe he made the last one. Yeah. So our pro class is a little more open. Mr. Mosby has a slim margin over Logan Taylor and Finn Catlin. We've watched all three of them every single race going at it. This should be good as far as those three drivers because they seem to either find each other or something happens. So it should be exciting for them.
Yeah, I don't see. Oh, Matt Mosby is here. He just hasn't started his qualifying laps, but he is here. Okay.
Yeah, so full deck as far as the pro class is concerned. A little bit slight margin in the silver class. Mr. Aureliana with 107 points. Cameron Dyson 93. Sorry to make the joke. It's the last race I get to do it, but it gets dicey when you watch Dyson because he is exciting to watch. Him and also Travis Allen have always been close in each race, so they kind of have like their own little groups. Kamari Odom and Scott Farrell rounding out your top five. So a couple good point battles in there. We've got some interesting racing to watch because we'll definitely have our fill. And Mr. This is, I swear, we're going to call this one the hard to say names category. Mr. Mystery has 86 points. And this guy sent me how to say his name in little blocks, like when you look it up in the dictionary, and I still couldn't do it. The only first part I got was it's not ow, So Ulatoits.
No.
So,
It's
yeah.
to me, it's just bloody. That's it.
Yeah. He sent me that one, and I was like, well, we pronounce a W different over here, so it'd kind of be like Vlad. So it's like, this is not working. I'm gonna have to come up with a nickname for you. We're just gonna call you Steve. But I kept trying to say it, and there's other words I can't say. So,
All right. So in this round, the winner gets 50 points. Then is 36, 30, 24, 20, 16, 12. So we will be checking the standings and suggesting them the who's going to win it, but we won't do it until the last 15 minutes because
we've got some time.
A lot of things can and will change depending on how it looks.
I mean, seeing some races where we had wrecks under the safety car while the safety car was out. Seeing races where it came down to just the last couple laps and something wouldn't happen. So the series has not disappointed. That is for sure.
Devin Pasco is mostly purple. Let's see if he improves. He's 8. He didn't improve.
Yeah, and right now Sanchez sitting over Saba. Saba has been absolutely fast in that Mustang, but Sanchez was 4/10 over him right now.
He improves. He goes 12. Matt Mosby is 11th.
He is going to need to improve. Because right now, the people he's competing with are a little bit further ahead. There he goes. Mosby jumps into the top 5.
Here's Mystery. He is P15 at the moment.
I wish we could highlight the certain drivers with green names or something. So we knew these are the 3 guys you really need to watch.
Okay.
So that way, when we see the overall order, we just kind of see where they are.
Okay.
That'd be cool. But I know we're not full blown ESPN, but they
Yeah.
let us borrow a server. It's
Yeah.
a laptop from 15 years ago, but it's helping.
Yeah. So Mystery doesn't improve. Kamari
He's going in the
decides
pits.
not to finish.
Well, they still have 5 minutes, so I don't. This sim's always different, but I'm assuming you go out, maybe burn some fuel off of the car, come back in, put some fresh tires on, give it
Yeah.
another whack. I mean, yeah, at that point, you're just going out there to burn them off the car anyway.
And Dominguez is going to finish his first laps. He hasn't set a time yet.
Well, we'll see where he can get it here after this conclusion of this lap. Jumping up to, where'd he go?
Matt Mosby is improving. So he's P5 at the moment and he's improving. So.
And I mean, look at the top 6 right now. They are 2/10, separating by 2/10 for 6 drivers. That's impressive.
Oh, he does improve a
Mosby,
place. Yeah.
Yep, jumps up 1. I mean, yeah, hundreds right now are the difference in at least a starting position, which when you're that close, I mean, hey, you're top 5. You're with the people you're going to be racing with for sure. Right now, Yang sits on the top, 139, almost flat, 0.096. Taylor, Sierra, Mosby. So yeah, these guys are battling for that championship. This thing's going to come down all the way to the wire for them. Sierra's doing a lot better in the Corvette. Saba's pretty much had a stranglehold on that Mustang. Yeah, this place it's just awkward. And I would say if you take the chicane out of the downhill and you just kind of make it, they call it the short course, which is kind of weird because all you do is take out the chicane. That's the difference. But you get such a
Dominguez
smooth
goes
run through
13.
there, you know? So it's like I guess I would like it better that way. Like right there, just come right through all those little things through here with so much speed. But this is the part of the track I just do not like. This corner is okay, but I just feel like this corner they could have done something better as you come off this last corner and you go down this long straightaway, but you kind of have to kill your momentum right there, and now you spend the whole straightaway kind of, gaining it back. I just thought it would have been better if they had like some kind of swooping corner, where you really come through there with some speed. But hey, that's just me. Yeah, anytime I see Fuji on the schedule, I'm like, all right, subpar today.
Yeah. Initially, he built as a NASCAR track. The plan was to bring NASCAR to Japan. That didn't materialize, and then they switch into to this and turn it from a speedway into a road track. So
Yeah, I was gonna say this would
big
be
change of plans.
a weird place for stock cars to be with just the types of twists and turns.
No.
First half of the
Speedway.
track is great.
It was going to be a super speedway, yeah. I don't know about the elevation change, what the plan was, but since that didn't materialize, they built a whole different thing. So ended up being this road track.
I'm sure that's just NASCAR being NASCAR back then, but I mean, logistically taking 43 teams, crews, cars, parts all across seas for one race and coming back, man, that's got to be a pain.
Yeah.
And just a lot of moving parts and working parts to get that to work. I could understand somebody just going, you know what, we just can't. And that's a lot of passports just in general. Like just that part would be like, how many passports we gonna get? Oh no. No. We just stay in here. Oh, I thought Yang improved, but I don't think he did. Always nice when you get to set the lap and then just kind of go, I'm good. That's what I got. And then you get the pole. I did that 2 weeks ago. I ran my fastest lap on my first one. And I usually don't do that. It takes me 2 or 3 laps kind of to really home it in, maybe 4 or 5. But got it on one and just drove around for 9 minutes. Great feeling. Joseph Yang will lead us off. Logan Taylor in second. Javi Sierra in third. Matt Mosby fourth. Nicolai Sanchez in fifth. Andre Saba in sixth. Salvador Castro seventh. Terrell Lance in eighth. In the Bling Machine, our last time we get to talk about the Bling Machine on this week. Devin Pasco in ninth. And rounding out your top 10 is Rodney DeVilliers. So he's gotten a good start. And Kamari Odom in 11th, Cameron Dyson in 12th, Andre Dominguez 13th, Vlad in 14th, Joseph Crunk 15th, Mr. Mystery in 16th, and Patrick Brady 17th, who could be racing. We might get to see him. Either that or he's doing some admin stuff. Definitely did not see John Cannon racing, so we'll see if maybe he'd like to join us later on. And oh, what is this now? What is this now? It appears that the track is a bit moist for the 5-minute warm-up, which means, I don't know, it could be dry as a bone after they're done with the warm-up. I have no idea. But personally, I kind of like the rain. I guess it depends on the car and track, but I'm not particularly a good rain driver. I like sunny, dry, perfect conditions. Imagine that. And of course, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Talk to us in the chat. We have plenty of time. So if you have any questions or you just want to chat, we got time. Especially if it's a rain race, because that is gonna, I would imagine, kind of kill the pace around here. Wonder how much slower they're gonna actually run. I think that's Brady on track, so we may get to see Brady do some racing today. Now he's attempted a few races, but unfortunately one of them was many safety cars, and he was like, I'm just gonna park it and admin the race now. Of course, now as soon as he did that, it was like smooth sailing the rest of the race. Yeah, this is definitely not ideal conditions. Oh, so tired on this Friday. I wonder how tired these guys will be after they're done with this race. It is kind of like a grueling track. I mean, you get the long straightaway to, relax, catch your breath, get your thoughts together. But pretty much after that, you're doing a lot of twisting and turning and driving. A lot of focus. Yeah, just at this corner is just so awkward. Just so awkward. I kind of like this one. It's not bad. Every once in a while, I actually get it right. Don't run too far wide. And see, like right here, it's like as you go up this hill, it's like maybe y'all could have put like an embankment that you kind of just shoot off, and then you're just full speed. But it feels like it just kills your momentum, and then you've got to get that traction and go all the way down. Yeah. Just my thoughts. I mean, I'm not saying you have to redesign the entire track just because I want you to, but it'd be awesome if you did. Turn one, of course, not too bad for a little hairpin. It looks tighter than I think it is. It's got a little multi-line in there. But pretty much up until these next couple corners, I like this part. It's not too bad. And then right after that, I'm just like, eh. I don't want to keep doing it. Definitely don't want to drive this track for 90 minutes. I can tell you that much. Oh, I can't hear the cars, by the way. I just realized that. That's how long of a day this has been, and I got as much sleep last night as long as this race is. 90 minutes or so.
Wow.
And
Really?
yeah, it sucks. It sucks when you just keep looking at the clock and you're like, all right, I'm gonna close my eyes, I'm gonna take some breaths, I'm gonna count some sheep, I'm gonna do something, right? And you just look over and you're like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That's the last time I remember seeing the clock until 5:45. And I was like, okay, I think I fell asleep. This is gonna be a long day today, boy. Definitely sleeping in on the morrow. I guess they were hiding from you. It's like a secret start.
Yeah, a double up corner. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna get the full warm up lap on the
Yeah.
place this big. We're just gonna take you through the treacherous corners on the track right before you start. That, you know what though? That is gonna be a long, long wait down that front stretch at just, pace car speed. And then waiting on whoever's gonna say, it's time to go.
Yeah. Someone spinning in the back. Mystery, I think.
Yep. I was just thinking, because he's, they're all, well, I guess they're locked in whatever car it is that they're going to drive, but I don't think anybody changed
I
from
don't think so.
start of the season to like midway through. I think they were all pretty sound on, which car they wanted to drive. All right, now I think the weather has changed again, but it does appear wet on the track. I don't see rain, but I do see little rooster tails coming off the cars as they go. Sun shines out though, so I'm assuming a dry track, but hey, maybe it's gonna pour in 10 minutes. I don't know. Getting ready to come down for the green. Look how far away that is. Just waiting that is eternity. And there we go. Green, green, green. Yeah, small disc gonna make turn one a little interesting. Is it dry? Is it wet? Is it moist? Ooh, there's some wiggling. Looks like Yang, Taylor, Sierra, Mosby, everybody's making it through. Everybody's being careful. One car has gone around. Oh, the leader does not make it through turn one. Joseph Yang has spun around in the Porsche. Hopefully he did not have any help. We'll go back and check that out here in a little bit. Taylor out front right now. Mosby and Sierra fighting it out for second place in class. Patrick Brady has worked his way up into fourth. Pretty clean start the rest of the way so far, about halfway through lap one. It's kind of like you get to breathe here in a lap. Everybody keep holding your breath. You don't get to breathe yet. Oh, I'm ready.
Come on. Oh.
I think it just little tank slapper action on that one. I didn't see anybody near him, but could be wrong. Like moist conditions, so it's not wet, it's not dry, it's just a tad moist. Somebody else has gone around. Oh, that is detrimental for Yang. Definitely hate it for him. You hate to just be fast, have the pole, and you don't make it through turn one. So we'll check out what happened to him. Hope in his eyes, he's like, that better be someone else's fault other than my own. At least want to be able to be mad at somebody. Or just the sim for, you know, doing sim things that they like to do for some reason. Windshield wipers are on. I think it's just to clear out the spray. No. Oh, Saba goes around. Dyson nearly gets around him. And that looked like that started as he went around. Terrell Lance had to slam on the brakes to dodge him, and somebody ran into the back of him. So it is, so far, surviving the start. I'm assuming they're on wet tires. Dyson's gone around. Wait, no, we're on board with Dyson. Dyson's teammate has gone around. Oh!
Bloody no.
Oh. Vlad has just... He's going to have to tow. There's either something stuck under that car.
Or it's
or the tire doesn't
broken,
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just broken. Hit the tow button.
Ouch.
Hit the tow button. Don't drive that thing back. Hit the tow button. It's going to take probably longer to drive that back. Yeah.
And more
Hit the tow button. So we're going to be busy with some replays here shortly. Yeah. Just loading them up left and right at the moment. Logan Taylor has peeled away from Matt Mosby. We'll check on the points and stuff later, but we know, I think these two were pretty close. Taylor, I think, has the edge on Mosby. Sierra and Yang is at least right now holding fourth in class, but he is overall, I think he might be last, or he's less last. Because they're less last. What's his face? Oh, now you made me forget. Yang, Joseph Yang. Yeah. So, luckily, everyone else kind of had some issues, and he's been able to at least gather some of those spots back up. But yeah, we'll see what happened to him later, and that is, yeah, I hate it for him. Lap 1, turn 1. That is just devastating to your race. Okay, Lance, I don't think he's led the silver class or pro-am class in ever. I think he's come close a couple times, but what's his face? Saba has pretty much had control of the silver class. He's led almost every race, been up front. So Terrell Lance putting the bling machine in first in class, gonna bring it home for Heather's Jewelry. You can't see it as much, but what he does is he takes those little bags with rocks in them, you know, for marketing, and he just chucks them at the other drivers, you know, so it does help him out. Well, hello, Steamy. I was about to say, Steamy Raceworks. Travis couldn't make the race tonight. That always sucks.
And Terry Lance is in P3 overall, so he feels comfortable in here.
Yeah, he's liking this place. I think he is a Fuji man. Wonder if he drinks Fuji water.
No, that's Fiji. That's a whole different place.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm sure Fuji has their own water, just like we have our own water.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on now. I mean, we got Zephyr Hills, you know? It's from the hills of Zephyr.
All right, these guys are in a really good battle, so we'll stay with them for a while, and then we'll see what happened to Joseph Yang at the start.
Well, we'll see what happened to him and about 6 other people. We've got plenty of replays to show you, so we'll let these guys kind of space out, see if they space out, and then we'll do that, because Pix, I got a feeling that we're gonna have another montage coming
Oh
along.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Might as well put the na 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 na. Just end it with the sad horn though. Yeah, that's. You can just feel the car skating as you're trying to get on the throttle.
Mm-hmm. All right, looks like they have settled into a nice little
Do we
train.
have a way to see what kind of tires they're on? Because Matt Mosby has already come in the pits.
Yes, Matt Mosby is in. Everyone is on dries. I'll put them in the tower for you. Here you go.
There you go. Oh, so Mosby's on wets. That's why he's come in.
And Mystery as well.
Huh. Yeah, because, I mean, I kind of assumed they were on wets. Yeah.
To dries.
Well, I know for a fact he's not making a one-stopper now. I don't know. I mean, I guess because it's moist out, they won't have to change tires ever because it'll keep them fresh. I don't know. This is just what they do. They do it to drive me crazy on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I see moisture on a track, I just have to take the wets. I mean, I know they're like, well, it's not that wet. And I'm like, yeah, it could be about that wet right there. That sucks. You see him wiggling. Yeah, he's wiggling getting in. Cold tires, wet track. And just kind of, he might have like clipped the paint a little bit. Yeah, I did that on Tuesday, except for it was much, much worse. I hit the wall and everything.
Oh, a couple of spins trying to get back on track.
Oh yeah, and I don't care what sim you drive on. They're all programmed to make sure the car faces the wrong freaking direction every time. Every time, it doesn't matter. You could spin the car out at 28 miles an hour.
Oh,
and
Brady on his own as well. Oof.
Yeah, I thought he was on his own because I saw the wiggle, and then it just shot to the other side, and I'm like, oh, I bet he corrected, and then it just snapped on him. See Odom in the same instance, or everybody's getting bottlenecked. We'll see another one of those here shortly because I do remember that. I think it was Terrell Lance that has stopped a bit short to avoid one car, and somebody kind of got him in the rear. Yeah, it's just everybody. I think that was just the first lap. Everybody attempting to make it through. Oh no, Pasco goes.
Too early on the throttle.
If he backs that in there right there, I would probably quit the race and just be like, that was too cool. I got to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why Sava went to the back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Well, we won't have to look at that later, but somebody might. That's so good. I love not having to steward stuff sometimes. Oh, and then, yeah, that's...
Oh.
It's going from bad to worse to worser.
Yeah.
Hopefully Yang's not involved in this. Joseph Crunk probably pulling over and going, just go, man. Just go away. Everybody dodging each other. Yep. I think that's Saba probably getting back on track from getting spun. Yep. He's trying to catch it. He's trying. He did not make it. Didn't hit nothing though. That's good. Okay, back to real racing again.
Yeah, this is for
no replays.
second place overall, but Andre Dominguez has gained 11 spots from the start of the race. So he's having a pretty good race as well.
Yeah, to keep it on track, especially if you were in the back, you probably gained 4 or 5 of those positions just by passing the wrecked cars. That will definitely help out. See, I like it when everyone crashes except me. And I drive away into the sunset, never to be seen by the other drivers again. And then I wake up and realize, yep, that is not how that race went for me. Hoping that's how my race goes tomorrow, but it probably will not.
Where is it?
Road Atlanta.
Okay.
So I like the track, and I'm driving a Mustang, so I love the car. So I've been waiting on this race all year for the season. We got to drive the Group 4 cars earlier, and I was going to drive the Mustang, and then I drove a Porsche. And that thing was like driving an oversized go-kart around there. It was so much freaking fun. So, yeah, we drove the Porsche. So then I saved, forget what I drove after that. Oh, I drove the McLaren, the Group 3 McLaren. And then I drove the Mustang after that, which was the Group 4 Mustang. And then this race, I'm driving the Group 3 Mustang. So we're going back-to-back Mustang. Now, just like other series you guys have seen, once you drive the car, you can't drive it again. You have to pick a different car. So you have a list of cars that you get to pick from. And you can pick whatever car you want to use at whatever track. But once you use it, you lose it. So I'm very happy to drive Mustangs back to back, and hopefully I have good finishes in both of them, and then we'll see about the rest of the season. I don't really check to see where I'm at in the points because I know I'm not the leader, so I'm not too worried about it.
So you cannot go back to the Mustang after this race?
That's correct.
Okay.
And I think we have 3 or 4 Group 4 races left, and 2 or 3 Group 3 races. Because the first one, we were having network issues, of course. So we had to move that one back to instead of, round 12, it's round 1, it's now round 13. So we'll go from there. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, you kind of look at a track and you go, I guess I'll just use that car here. But I tell you, some people like the Nissan GTR, and I like the Lambo at Mount Panorama. That was a very stable car for me. I was very happy it was just a stable car. And somehow, I hit the same wall probably 8 times, but I never got any damage. I just kept kissing the side of it. But it seems to work. I don't know how I keep doing and getting away with it, but it happens. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So only 15 minutes in, Logan Taylor looks to be out to a commanding lead at the moment. I think he's pulling away at what? That's who we're looking at. Yang in class, though, has now worked his way back up to 3rd.
Yeah.
So he's not having a bad in-class day, that's for sure. Mosby will be on a different strategy as he started on the wet tires and switched over to dry tires about 5 minutes ago. And I'm not seeing rooster tails behind the cars anymore, so I think the track's gotten pretty dry.
Yeah.
So Mosby right now is your point leader. Logan Taylor is going to need to win the race and sort of control his own destiny. And we are missing Finn Catlin today.
Yeah.
So Drew Glover, who I did see, I believe, is here.
Yeah.
Looking to jump into that 3rd place. And Joseph Yang is looking to just play spoiler for everyone.
Yeah. But yeah, great position for Logan Taylor with 11 seconds gap to P2, but what is it? Over 18 seconds now to his next competitor in his class.
He has got command of the race, but in recent and past races, we have seen that does not always last. Yes. I always say you can do the same thing over and over and over, and then one time the sim just says, nah, your car's not going to turn this time. Yeah, never makes sense, but it does happen. Yeah, Taylor seems to be pretty happy about the dry conditions. He didn't seem to like the wet conditions very much. But we still have a very long way to go, so there ain't no telling if we've got weather coming, if it's just going to be dry the rest of the way. John, if you're out there, you can, stop by and chat with us and maybe tell us some things.
Yeah, he's at work. He said he won't be available until after the race, not even for interviews, so they will have to trust us, and we might give the championship to, I don't know, Joseph Trunk maybe, or whatever we like.
We'll start handing out trophies left and right.
Yeah, and stickers and what else.
Today, everyone is a winner.
Yeah. You get a trophy. You get a trophy.
Yeah, I mean, you still got to get the win. Still got to compete for the victory. That's why all these guys are here. That's why everybody's driving. Everybody's racing. Like, even if it's just for fun, I guess you're not really a competitor if you're like, I still wanted to win, though. Like, I knew I had no chance, but I still wanted to win,
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. That's why I constantly talk crap to people who are much faster than me. Just makes me feel good.
Yeah, do you do it in their face or behind their backs?
No, well, I don't know. Usually it's to the face. I mean,
Okay.
if you can't say it to the face, then you shouldn't say it at all. But most people know I'm kind of a jackass. So I like to just throw funny stuff out there. I'll talk a bunch of crap for the race. Of course, they'll beat me by like 15 seconds, and I'll come up with some BS like, the solar winds were taking my downforce away in the backstretch, just something stupid. But it just, I don't know, it's a way to kind of lighten up and have fun about it. And I don't know, I grew up in an era where that's just what we did. The little S talking here and there, but it was always in good fun. And maybe one day I'll actually be able to back it up. That'll be the good news, It's like he talked crap and he did what he said. Instead of the complete opposite of that. Yeah, Logan Taylor definitely out. Yang has worked his way, as far as class goes, all the way back up to second. So Mr. Yang has got a mission in hand. I think he wants to see if he can run down Mr. Taylor. The Sierra is just behind him, so he must have just made that pass. Mosby, of course, already made a stop, so he had to switch from wet to dries. I don't think that's really going to give him much of like a fuel or strategy advantage.
There you go. Positive replay, like you said the other day.
Yeah. See, we do show replays where people don't crash.
And this is a nice battle.
Oh, yeah. Dominguez trying to hold off Castro. But remember, guys, long way to go. Coming up in 9 minutes, we'll have 1 hour left to go, so plenty of time. I do like Dominguez just swerving back and forth. It's kind of funny. If you don't know, that is the fastest way to go down a straightaway, is you just swerve back and forth. You got to weave, through the wind.
Yeah, now this battle, Castro is the silver championship leader. It's Sal Orellana Castro, right? And he has 106 points. And Andre Dominguez only joined the series before round 4. So and he finished P3 and 8 and 6 in the 2 heat races. So he's in 10th position in the championship with 20 points. So Dominguez is fast, but it's not fighting for the championship, while Castro is, and a second place would be fine for Castro. So we'll see.
Yeah, and it's like, look, dude, I came here to race. I came here to win.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't have any pressure about the point standings by any means. I'm just here to try to win the race, whether it be overall or in class. A win's a win.
Yeah, because P2 in the championship standings is Cameron Dyson, and he is not having a great race. He's in P6 in class, so that just doesn't help him, and he's perfectly good for Castro. Whoa.
Whether I'm in front of you or behind you, I'm just gonna swerve down the straightaway. He's just listening. I'm telling you, man, he's cutting through the wind. That's how you got to do it. The wind blows around, so you got to keep ducking and dodging and working your way down the straight. Still got the windshield wipers on though, but I don't see I guess he just turned them off, but I saw the windshield wipers on. Like, it's not even wet. Yeah, no, I was like, we don't see rooster tails anymore.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, a long time ago, but I swear I just saw it on.
Bottles here and there.
Either that or he's just hitting the button. I do that on my new wheel. Apparently, there's a button on my wheel that it will not let me map, and it is mapped to the windshield wipers. And it's also the one you move around when you're doing stuff. Apparently, sometimes I push it down or click on it. And since I drive in chase view, I don't really have any idea my windshield wipers are on until I look behind me. And I'm like, oh! Like sunny conditions, driving around with the windshield wipers on. Haven't done the blinker yet. I've been pretty good about that. I think these two are, at the moment at least, just having some fun.
Yeah.
I don't think they're racing too hard. he's gonna do it again. I'm gonna flash my lights and start swerving at you. Tango blue, tango blue. And they've got forever. They're gonna be battling the whole time, I bet. Terrell Lance has lost the overall, or not overall, the silver class lead.
Yeah.
He was leading. It looks like Castro and Dominguez have decided to take control of that. But Kamari Odom is right behind Lance. Car in front of Lance is Joseph Yang, who is doing his best to try to catch Logan Taylor. But I've noticed the gap just hasn't even really moved. Like maybe he gains a few tenths, then he loses the tenths, and it just been kind of staying at 22. That was Mystery going around.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice job getting out of the way, waiting for everybody to clear. And there he goes. Joseph Crunk still sitting in second, and for some reason, it's saying that Mystery's still on the wets.
Yeah, yes.
Why?
I guess he doesn't feel safe switching to dries for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, dude, it's dry. Go get freaking dry tires. That's why you're spinning.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't spin on them tires. You're gonna need buckets. You're gonna need some water.
Whoa!
Whoa! Odom goes hard on the brakes. I don't think he's gonna get it to stick. Tried to go hard in. Not sure if he's too close. Lance will still hold it. You're definitely not going 2x2 through a lot of these corners, so you only have a couple of corners to actually get a pass done. He's pushing too hard now. You got a long way to go, Mr. Odom. Just sim it down. Sierra coming around, not for class position, just overall. Can imagine Odom wants to just gain back all that time he lost with those couple looks to pass. Still watching Castro and Dominguez. And I'm assuming that they can one-stop the race. I know what John said, it's like 70% fuel or something like that. They don't have to take so much. So I kind of just see this as being like a come in halfway, change out your tires, put your fuel in, and you're gone.
Yeah.
I don't see too much as far as the strategy going on this track. But I could be wrong because I usually am. Uh-oh.
That wasn't so bad.
Definitely could have been much worse.
Yeah.
That is for sure. I will say that the pit entry can catch you out if you're not careful. I did go a little fast through there a couple times, and I did collect the wall a few times. Like, and it's funny, maybe this sim is different, but as long as you don't hit the line on the left, the other sim will not give you a penalty. You can smack the wall all you want on the right. It's pretty much, self-penalizing.
Yeah, you can destroy your car here if you hit double.
Yeah. You can touch the line all you want, stuff like that. But if you touch that line on the left at all, boom, you're getting a 3-second penalty. So it was funny because I was like, just don't touch that line and you're good. And then I would just smack the crap out of the wall going in. I'm like, maybe I should slow down more. These two are just going to go at it the whole race. Just going at it. Yeah, and Yang has taken a couple tenths out of that lead. He's starting to bring it down a little bit, but I would imagine that he wants to go back, restart the race, red flag. We'll try it again, and he would be right there. It would be Taylor and Yang just fighting it out. Yeah, we're going NASCAR rules. We're just going to keep stacking them back up. We got debris in turn 7. I'm going to have to stack you guys up. And just under 1 hour to go, clearing the first 30 minutes of the race. So I would imagine we'll start to see pit stops in probably 15 minutes or so-ish. Now, the one guy I would wonder is Mosby came in. I know he switched out the tires. Don't know if he maybe just went ahead and took a splash of fuel just to top off or something. But I'm imagining he will have to come back in. I don't know if you can make it, full 90 minutes on one one tank. I think he said they usually run for about an hour. Yeah. Well, yeah, no. Now that we've kind of got our running order now that we haven't had any craziness in last 27 minutes, which is helpful. No more montage replays. So that's going to help us out with that. And I'm assuming that nothing really happened with Lance. I think that just Castro and Dominguez, I mean, just based off times, look to be about a half second to second quicker. But, of course, if Mr. Lance would take off half that fine jewelry that he's wearing from Heather's Jewelry Hut, it would make the car lighter and he could actually drive faster. Like, I don't know, take off the big old gold clock watch that you got hanging from your neck. That would help out. But the diamonds in it are just gorgeous. Spectacular. I know it's like not for position, but does it make it a little better if you know you're in the silver class and the guy behind you's in the pro class, and you're kind of keeping him back there? You're kind of you're competing.
Yeah. You definitely. To me, overall positions still matter. So.
Oh yeah, 100%. To me, overall is more important than class.
I don't know if more important, but yeah, it still matters. Still makes you.
Obviously, if you're driving one guy's in a GTP car and you're in a Group 4 car, you're clearly not beating that GTP car. So you don't really much have a chance. But when everyone is in the same car, and it really just matters about the driver and skill level and stuff like that. To me, that's when that overall really matters. If you're an AM driver and you're in third place and you're not just one of those guys who just started the game, but you're super fast, but you're somebody who was like, I don't know how I'm running this fast in this race. I'm shocked right now, but I'm so happy to be running in the top 5, overall versus, just the top 5 in your division. So it's like a little extra special for me when you get to do that, because I am not a world-class driver. It does not happen all the time. When it does, I get a little too excited. Mr. Joseph Yang. I don't know if he has like sparkly headlights or if the sim just does that. See it? Or if you set. Like maybe is there like a setting where you can, if you have the Porsche, you can set the lights to do that? Because I've noticed it's only the Porsche that does it. It's those round bulbs, I guess, the style of the lights.
Yeah, it has to be that.
Dominguez right now is trying his best to drive away. Castro is like, I've been battling too much. I got to stay right here with you.
I think this is good for Castro. Castro just needs to be ahead of Dyson. So Castro doesn't need to beat Dominguez, doesn't need to get into a fight, doesn't need to be on top of the podium. He just needs to beat Dyson. So I think this is good for Castro to be.
And remember, Dominguez, he's just going for the win. Yeah. He has no stake in the points whatsoever. Exactly. He is going for that win. That's what he's here for. So if you're protecting your championship and you want to make sure nothing happens, I'm not saying totally back off and let the guy go, but I wouldn't force the issue.
I agree.
Yeah, just kind of sit back and stare at his rear bumper for the next 45 minutes, and then try to make, maybe a move in the last, 7-8 minutes or so.
Yeah, maybe let the strategy help you out. Why risk everything else?
Yeah, no. We say that, and then when you get on track and you start driving, you're like, yeah, I can't think about that when I'm driving because I want to pass everybody. But Dominguez is like, oh, I just want to drive away, pass me on a straightaway. Don't make me lose any time to the guy finally I'm pulling away from. Dyson and Saba battling it out. And what happened to Terrell Lance? Why did Terrell Lance go way down to 6th place? I think you might. I do not think that he made a stop because he is right there, not far behind these gents. I think Mr. Lance has found some issues. Oh yeah. I think he kept it off the wall. Nope. I don't know how hard he hit it, but let's see. Does he pull the old classic fry? Yep. Oh, that's front end. Yeah, I'd say front damage. He got a little rear, but not much. That's probably mostly front damage. But yeah, been there. Definitely done that 400 freaking times at this place. And most of the time it's when I go way too wide to the left and then I'm trying to like turn on the curb and then it just goes new.
All right, so Joseph Young has come back to 2nd place behind Logan Taylor, and it's a 24.5 gap. So we'll have
and I mean, in 20 minutes, he's lost like 2 seconds.
Yeah, we'll have 50 minutes to see if Joseph Young can do something about a 24-second gap.
Yeah, I think they're equal. I mean, he's been, tick for tack with him lap after lap. That's just that turn one spin. That was the end. It's amazing how, I mean, yeah, I think he lost about 8 to 12 seconds, with the car spinning around and not going the direction you ever want it to go. But that's just too much time to lose. Dyson just snuck his way up into 3rd place. Odom takes it right back. And then you've got Castro and Dominguez battling it again.
Fastest lap belongs to Mosby, Matt Mosby, who still struggling in P4, down in 12th overall. So really, really struggling.
I mean, I think he's waiting for the race, maybe to come to him. But I think everybody else has 1 stop to make, and he's going to have to make 2.
Yeah.
Castro with a big dive underneath. I was going to say that was not that big of a hit, and he lost his whole front end. Well, he has it back now, so apparently it's still there.
Yeah, the magic of the netcode.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, that didn't seem like that big of a hit.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely gave him a little side chop there, but,
yeah,
Castro, you need to beat the guy who is 3 positions behind you. You do not need to worry about the guy that's in front of you. And we are coming up. We're on 40 minutes now. So once we get to the 45-minute mark, I'm assuming probably after that, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, you're going to see everybody come in. I'm assuming to switch out their tires and definitely take fuel. We'll see. We'll see how the tire situation goes on some of these guys.
Yeah, and in the AM class, I think we can call it now. Out of Mystery needs to finish ahead of Bloody, and Bloody retired in lap 2. So Out of Mystery is your champion. He just needs to finish the race to get the. He doesn't even need to finish the race now that I think of it. He will finish ahead.
We'll go ahead and give him a preemptive clap then.
and we'll chat with him after the race.
So it's when you just have to finish the race and that's all you have to do. It's kind of like, that's it. It's just there you go. All right, you just gotta finish.
Try to do his best and.
Don't do
not
too
a bad
much.
livery at all. I like the big Arup on the door, on the side. Nice logo for.
I don't even know what it means.
Arup is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of putting my name on a car.
No, but if you're gonna put it, it has to look nice, and I think Arup's looks nice.
If my name's on the car, there's usually something funny said either before it, after it, or around it. It's usually me making a joke of myself or something. Odom just came in to make his first stop, or I guess only stop. Lance and Sabo will jump back up. Dyson now into third. So see what I mean, Castro? Dyson's right behind you. I mean, granted, he does have about 12 seconds to make up, but just saying, something happens. He is putting himself in position to just kind of be right there. Saba and Lance might have something to say about that. Maybe they got some feelings on the situation. And of course, can't forget our Triple Stint at triplestint.com. High quality racing gloves, breathable, a lot of grippage. And I will say I've had the wheel maybe 38 days or so. I don't know. I lost count. We're working into the second month now. And I drove the wheel once without the gloves on. And it was really weird because I haven't ever done it. But I know I'm weird. I got a pair of gloves the day I got the wheel. I always put them on when I go to race. And I did it without, and I was like, it'll be fine. I'm just doing like some time trial stuff. Went into a corner and my hand slipped. That was the first time that has ever happened where it actually slipped off the wheel from being wet. So gloves make a freaking difference. So get you some Triple Stint, triplestint.com gloves to help out with that situation. Because I know a lot of you don't have a little round wheel like I do. You probably got like a big old GT wheel. And if your hand slips off, that thing is gone. There's no catching it. Yep, and you see tires.
Earlier, yeah, of course.
I see tires.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you've got to take them. Now, that guy has now retaken the lead.
Yeah.
In overall and pro class after spinning on the first turn, lap 1. Now, I know he didn't come in to stop. He didn't have damage. He didn't have to do anything. So I'm imagining he's just going to go as far as he can go and try to make up a 24-second gap somehow. I don't know. I don't think you can save enough fuel and tire to make up that kind of difference in the pits. Saba and Dyson both in as well. And this whole little silver class right now, if they can find out a way to make up that 11 seconds, somehow, some way, we've got like a 5-car battle. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. I, of course, could be wrong as usual, but pretty sure everybody's taking some tires. All right, Yang is in, so he will hand the lead back to Logan Taylor. He might have gained 2 seconds. When Yang or Taylor came in, I looked up and Yang had a 24-second gap. They are racing in the pits. I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, they'll just ghost. Tires, okay. Tires, perfect.
So, you know, it's like on our screen, we don't see, maybe there's stuff we don't see, but how do you know where your pit box is? That's what I've always gotten. It's like, how do you know where you stop?
Okay, you personally, in your view, you get a counter. Your engineer tells you 5, 4, 3, 2, and you also see your lollipop man
Okay.
telling you
Yeah.
where to stop. So
Right.
that's the
Yeah,
main
I want somebody
point.
to tell me where to stop because I'm going to pass that pit every single time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I kind of assume we couldn't see it on our end. I don't think it's like GT7 where they have like the whole pit crew out there.
For yeah, that's a good point. For oval racing, you do. For road racing, you just get the lollipop man, and that's it.
Well, I mean, I wonder if it's like GT7 where your right rear tire changer always seems to be slower for some reason. You'll watch all three of them put their hands up like they're done, and he's still over there. Like, come on, dude.
Oh, no. Ah!
Oh, no, yeah, that's not going to work. Saba and Dyson, or Odom and Dyson, excuse me. Oh, Saba, Odom's right behind him. They're all still together, but I told you when Dyson gets in there, it's going to get a little dicey. So Saba, Dyson, and Odom are all battling it out, trying to catch up to Castro and Dominguez that have actually pulled about another 3 seconds away from them. So, wait. Oh, okay. I was like, we're missing second place. It's like, how did he just do that? All right, so Pasco's in the pits. He's got about a 2-minute lead over Joseph Kronk, so pretty safe to say I think Pasco's going to wrap this one up. I think we saw in the last race, he wrecked like twice, and he still kept the lead.
So Matt Mosby is in P2, but he needs to stop again. Now the question is, when does he stop, and if he takes tires? But because he switched to tires a little bit later than everyone else. It's not like he has a massive difference in strategy, because he will still have to stop and won't want to risk not changing tires.
Oh, absolutely not. You definitely can't risk it, but I mean, I guess you can't ask all the other drivers like, hey, what tires are you guys starting on? Yeah. So I'm assuming that, you know, he just thought everyone else was going to start on wets, and then he would be on wets, and it's good. That's just frustrating. And yeah, he did have to come in, you know, pretty early to where, what are you going to take, like a lap or two of fuel maybe? Yeah, he really didn't have a way to turn that into like an advantage for his strategy. Now, what is nice right now is that Joseph Yang, I think, is 13 seconds behind Mosby. So he's pretty much still right there, about 23 to 24 seconds behind Taylor. So these guys are really hoping that Taylor crashes. Because that's pretty much about their only chance.
Yeah, exactly. What? Oh no!
It was Dominguez and
Castro.
Castro. And Dominguez looks like he got pretty good front end damage. You can see his tire on the right side. You can't see it on the left. I'm not sure if he banged in a fender or knocked the toe out in the front.
Yeah, you have a point, yes. Castro
Either way, I mean,
fine.
that's going to affect the car. And now they've got a little company coming up behind them. Javi Sierra in the pro class, so he should be a little bit quicker. The problem is that he is just a little bit quicker. So it's not like he's just gonna whiz by him at some point. He's got to kind of work on these guys. Of course, to him, it's sort of lap traffic. Oh, and yeah, Saba's right there. It's about 10 to 11 second lead. So not much has changed as far as strategy goes. Mosby did just come into the pits, so we'll see what he's going to do. Honestly, I really didn't expect him in that early. I thought maybe it'd be the full hour. Yeah. I mean, I guess if your only hope at that point is to run as hard as you can, go as fast as you can, make up as much time as you can, and then see how it works out. And yeah, clearly not working out for Mosby at the moment. However, he is the championship leader, and he is battling with Logan Taylor, who, after the points, I'm not sure how big the points gaps are and what the math is, but I think Mosby can hold him off, because the worst he'll finish right now is 4th in class.
Yeah, let's let Matt Mosby finish his outlap and see where he cycles, and I'll do an update on the standings. But
We'll check and see. I mean, the silver class right now is just insanity.
Yeah. But Castro has it at the moment, and this position is really good for him. He just doesn't need to get into more battles with Andre, I think. I mean, I'm sure he's having a lot of fun, but at some point he has to have a step back and look at the big picture.
I mean, sometimes a boring race is a great race.
Yeah.
I saw no one the whole time. That's a good race to have. Yeah, I would say this is a good endurance track. Just so much time you'll lose or gain depending on your strategy, but it is a pretty open track, and it usually breaks up the crowds pretty good.
Yeah, for the silver class, Castro right now has 156 points and Dyson 117. And for the pro class, Mosby has 119 and Taylor has 134. So Matt Mosby really need to gain back to those two positions.
Yeah,
gonna be really tough.
He needs to get back up to second place, and I am assuming he's 33 seconds behind third place. So that is going to kill him now.
Yeah.
I think Logan has been the guy to beat. He's been up front, but maybe he missed like a race or two, or he had a couple bad ones or something. Because I know we've watched Mosby. Oh, who's the guy that's not here? I forgot the guy who's not here. Yeah, that's right. Calvin.
Yeah, I think Caitlin. Yeah, so Matt Mosby finished third, first in round 3, then first again in round 4, and second and fourth in round 5 for 95 points. And Logan Taylor finished fourth, then third and second, third and first in the 2 heat races of round 5 for 83 points. So Matt Mosby has won 4 races while Logan Taylor has won only 2. But I mean, overall, in total, the amount of points is just a 7-point difference, which does not help Matt Mosby to be in 4th right now. That's his main issue.
You know, he's going to need 3 people in front of him to run out of gas.
Yeah. Or
hopefully
2.
they
It doesn't matter
miscalculated.
who, but 2 of them, and he'd get this, because P2 would be good for Matt, but at this point seems like a big challenge to gain back those 10 positions overall.
Maybe if he just takes it upon himself to cut out the chicane in the back and we'll just go the other way, he might start gaining some more time. That'll help out. But yeah, this is...
Matt even has the fastest lap time. He has 1:39.63, and Logan and Joseph are in the 1:39.80s. So
I always say it all the time. You know, you gain a couple tenths each lap over time, you know, it builds up. But 2 tenths a lap, if you can do it every lap, is not much.
yeah,
He would have to really stay on point. And I mean, your tire drag is probably going to be so bad you're not going to be able to keep up. Oh. This is exactly what everyone was hoping for, Pix. Now that you got them on camera, it could happen.
all right. Well, we'll give everyone a couple of laps.
Yeah, we'll take a lap around with them and go from there.
Yeah.
Maybe help if I don't. Yeah, we've all done that and survived.
There you go. It just wasn't as big as.
I mean, everyone in the back is hoping, let that be the start. Man, 3 Mustangs in the top 10. Like, I'm going to let that fact go by without saying, oh, and Yang. Now, that's not helping him out. But it might help out a guy behind him.
Same place as Logan Taylor. Same place.
I will say I'm a little surprised we haven't seen any alternate weather brewing.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
No surprises. I was kind of expecting one.
11 seconds Zhang lost in that spin.
Of course, Taylor might have lost half a second with his little bobble. That's he's had a bobble the whole race. Yeah, you know it's a good race when you've had a bobble.
Yeah, when that's the worst that's happened to you.
The infamous Joseph Kronk. Nope, same thing. Yeah. So it gives you a marker every time they just kind of barely go off the track.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, you must see this. He kind of did a thing, maybe, kind of. Like, nothing bad. Now, Castro has jumped way out in front of Saba and Dominguez. So not sure what happened to Dominguez, but we're about to find out.
Same place.
Yep.
What is going on with that corner?
It's when you come up, you're trying to feather the throttle because the car goes from light to heavy from front to back. You're kind of going over like a hump, and I mean if you just barely hit the freaking gas too hard, you just spin. It's so aggravating, and it's nice to know it doesn't matter what sim you're on. They all do that crap.
Yeah. Yeah, but it hadn't happened whole race, and now just in 2 laps, 4 people have had trouble in the same corner.
Now, I'll let everybody argue how they want to see the sim. Maybe there's marbles out there. Maybe the track is slicker than it was, stuff like that. You can say whatever you want. I think when the sim just decides that, like, this lap, it's not going to go the way it should, even though you've done it the exact same way every time. We call it like the bogus lap, or we have some other names for it, but it's kind of like, for some reason, the sim just decides not to work right for like a whole lap. And then all of a sudden, your car's back to normal. It's really strange.
Yeah.
For all you conspiracy theorists out there, we all have our opinions. Nobody's right or wrong, but we do have opinions. Usually those opinions are, please fix this.
Yeah. Now that helps Cameron Dyson towards his fight for the championship, but Andre Dominguez is all over him again.
Now, we've seen this in other races where they have somebody behind them and they actually start speeding up. We see a pace out of them because they want to stay in front of that guy behind them. So the two guys will start racing harder and start catching the car in front of them as opposed to losing time because they're battling. But I absolutely want to see those two Mustangs duke it out. So you guys need to close that 7-second gap. Let's go. Sabo with some minor issues at the beginning of the race, so he's fought his way back as well after I think a lap 1 or 2. I think he got caught up in the lap 1 stuff. Joseph Yang has made a second stop. Not sure. I guess he got damaged from the spin. Yeah, not sure why he would come in a second time. Mr. De Villiers has graced the pits with his presence. Oh, Joseph Young again. Oh, we're going back and forth. Or maybe this is why he went in the pits. I don't know what that was.
Disconnection? Something disconnected?
Or wheel... Yeah, maybe wheel disconnected?
Yeah.
I'm so happy I haven't had that happen yet.
That is so good. Yeah.
I used to, I've been on controller for a very, very long time. So anytime somebody's, wheel would disconnect or it would do some weird stuff, all of a sudden it would change. I'm like, yeah, I'm still good over here on old good faithful. But it is so much more fun to be in a rig with a wheel. It's way more relaxing to be sitting on a couch with a controller in your hand. That is way more relaxing, but you know, actually driving the car way more fun. So I would definitely recommend the wheel and rig setup over, you know, just the regular controller.
Yeah. So that helps Matt Mosby, but still not enough because Matt Mosby just still needs to win this race. So yeah, he needs now something to happen to Javi Sierra, and now something to happen to Logan Taylor. If not, this is Logan Taylor's
Yeah,
championship.
he's looking for both of them to run out of gas. I get mad too. I'm like, why can't you just run out of gas?
Or crash or disconnect.
Yes. Like, come on. Like, why do I have to not win? Nobody likes to not win. Yeah, Saba is starting to track down Castro a little bit, starting to bring a few tenths off. Dyson looks like he's falling a little bit further behind. This guy is just trying to keep it nice and clean. It does. Maybe Dominguez did not get his damage fixed, because he has been kind of slowly falling back down. And the Swim Swag guys who still have not sent me my pedals, still requesting pedals, and they won't send them to me so I can test them out, let them, you know, let the guys know how they work. Also, you know, I can see how comfy the socks are. And yes, my wheel does not look like that. I could use a few more buttons to put some stuff to do, but I really want to check out, you know, that set of pedals, man. Those things look so nice. And I bet it's a lot stiffer than my gas pedal is. My gas pedal is not stiff at all, and it drives me insane. Brake pedal's very stiff. Of course, nice comfy socks to go with whatever kind of either sock wearers or racing shoe wearers. I'm a racing shoe guy myself. Kind of like, I like a little sole in there. Now, granted, I call them racing shoes. Someone else called them yoga shoes. I don't care. They're racing shoes, all right? They're nice and thin. They breathe. They keep my feet nice and cool. But I gotta have that sole between me and the pedal. Because for some reason, my toes like to grab the top of the pedal. I don't know why. Go figuring it out. No, Dyson is pushing. Doesn't hit nothing, though.
Lost the position to Andre and Terrell. So I think that will lock it up for Salvador.
That may be the dagger.
Yeah, I think that should be it for Salvador Orellana Castro.
Now, of course, if Mr. Dominguez can somehow shrink a 4-second gap and catch Saba, I'm going to have a Mustang duel out. They'll run down Castro, and we'll have a 3-way battle for the finish. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Yeah, that really shouldn't count. I mean, technically, that is the runoff area. It's even, you know, it's not like a track limit, I don't think.
It's track limits, yeah.
Well, the track limits if you get over half the car.
But will slow you down.
Yeah. Well, I could see like maybe over half the car, stuff like that. There is one particular track in GT7 that everybody has slowly figured out that they did not put the lines in a very good place. And I mean that in a beneficial way to the driver. And one of the corners, you could literally go over where the curbs are on the outside of the turn by like 2 car lengths, and it did not seem to care whatsoever. Like, okay, it's a little ridiculous, but
Huh.
I found out you could skip the inside of the corner, so I was just doing that. I didn't even go that far out. But yeah, I told somebody, I'm like, I don't know why you're following the racing line. Drive over everything. It doesn't seem to care. Other tracks, like, God forbid you touch the curb. Of course, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out new stuff that MD might have coming up soon. He should do, like, just call it the Unpredictable Weather Series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Coming down under 20 minutes to go. Looking like Logan Taylor not only will wrap up the race, but also wrap up the Pro Championship. Sierra's having, I think this is his best race so far. I think even if it's not his best finish, he's really driven a great race. He's had good pace all day. He's kept the nose clean. He's just having a good race.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. He's won the SimSwag Pro Championship as well, but mainly because Joan Rodriguez just didn't compete anymore after a couple of very unlucky races that he had at start. So that just let Javi run away with it.
If he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have no luck at all. That is for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he can definitely get mixing up with others, or he can completely mind his own business. It seems to find him either way. And Castro has, man, he's really taken a stranglehold on the silver lead. It looks like that he will also take not only the win, but the championship. And Pasco was already going to be crowned the champion, but will also take the win.
Yeah. Pasco is as well a SimSwag champion. So it's a mystery who will also be the AM winner. So
That's right, because we got two different AM classes, right?
yeah,
So,
Devin Pasco competed with Joe Kronk and Bryce McClafferty, though Bryce quit after a couple of races. So it was between Devin Pasco and Joseph Kronk.
Always fun stuff.
Yeah, while for the championship, it's a root mystery. Vladislav Aletoids, Damon Baker, and Mike Wheatstone. But Damon Baker and Mike Wheatstone didn't show up today.
I get it. Always hard to show up on the last race, but hey, you committed, so commit, damn it.
Yeah. So silver is like the really big class here in terms of amount of drivers, and Salvador is looks like he's going to get his championship with first place on the podium. He had already won round 1, round 4, and the second race of round 5. So he's been really consistent in this series. Cameron Dyson.
That's what you got to do to lock it down.
Yeah, Cameron Dyson also won a few races, both heats of round 3 and the first heat of round 5. So he's been really competitive. Today just wasn't his race because this was a really close championship for these guys.
I would say that's how I like it, but I do and I don't. I want to be way out front leading, but I also, like, I don't mind competing and it being a close battle. I just want to win in the end. Is that so wrong?
Hey, guess what?
Uh-oh.
And that is absolutely nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
That's what they call a nothing burger.
Yeah, Joseph Yang definitely did not have a great race.
Yeah.
Started on pole, lost the back of the car just coming out of turn 1, spins around. It looks to be having some sort of either disconnect or wheel
Yeah.
issue or some kind. Not sure. Now 2 laps down.
Yeah, he didn't come back.
Uh,
He's
okay,
he's in the pits.
Yeah, and sometimes I've done this. I sat in the pitch for like 18 laps, and then they were like, "Hey, there's 3 laps to go." I'm like, "Okay," I come back out on track just so I could finish the race. I was like, just one of those days. I mean, I've been sick when I've been racing, and you try to at least put forth the effort, but I totally get it in real life when somebody says, "Yeah, I'm just a little under the weather, but I can't drive a race car." I'm like, "Yeah, I can see that."
Yeah.
Hell, I'm sitting in my comfy living room trying to drive a car in comfortable settings, and I'm still struggling over here. I couldn't imagine, doing all the race stuff as well. So that would make things a little bit treacherous for the other drivers. Inside 15 minutes to go. So right now, Mosby is hoping that Logan Taylor and Javi Sierra will completely run out of gas and that he can not only win the race but take home the championship. Castro with a commanding lead over Saba. As long as he finishes right there, he will be the champion, but still has to get through the next 12 minutes. Pasco commanding lead in the AM division. He and Mystery are your AM winners for 2 different classes. But yeah, they have Pasco. They should have just put all of them in the same group because Pasco has pretty much had, them set. So if I would make a recommendation, let's just put all 4 drivers in the AM class.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Yep.
They seem to be, pretty equal. Having a little better day than others. Each week or race or track that we're on. So I think they could all be in the same one. I would definitely keep all these silver class guys together. Just let them get better. Man, they got a good thing going right now. And of course, the trophies that they're all going for first, second, and third for each class, pro, silver, and AM. Presented by Sim Swag Cup. And of course, getting a little 2 stickers and a keychain. But you must attend and finish every race, which I think most of the drivers did. I don't think there was anything wrong with. I think if you weren't here, we pretty much know you're low in the points anyway. I mean, it's sort of like self-penalizing. I mean, no drop rounds, I believe, for this series.
No, there was one drop round.
Others, so you get 1 drop round, but attendance is still key. Which, look, I get it, guys. I don't know how people race in like 8 different leagues either. I don't have time for that crap. I don't have time to practice. I don't have time to race. I got my 1 or 2 nights that I get to race, and there's not a lot of strategy and practicing. It's pretty much just go as fast as I can and figure it out 20 minutes before the race starts when I need to pit for fuel or something. It would be nice to have more time and just drive the day away. That is for position. Dominguez trying to take it from Lance. I think Dominguez was on a mission. He wanted to try to win this race. Just, man, if he hadn't had that bad trouble, he'd still be up there. Everybody's kind of got just roughly the same pace. I'm watching all the times on the screen and not seeing any big movers and shakers. Quick, Terrell. Hold your hand out the window and blind him with the diamond. He's going to undercut you. Lance with the inside for the next corner. Not actually the preferred line. You want to be out there where Dominguez is so you can get this big turn in. When Lance tried to hold it, he could have come up a little bit higher. Dominguez going to take the spot, though. I think this is our best battle on track. He's still got Dominguez, still got front end. Looks like it's just the fender that got pushed in right there. But that looks, I don't know why, but it looks cool. You can kind of see the tire poking out right there. It just looks better than the other side. Look at that. Like some Mad Max looking stuff. There's a nice livery on the car. Trying to see what that little guy is. It looks like the Michelin Man. I can't tell. Yeah, that's the Michelin Man. Looks like he's running right towards you. There you go. That's like can't see it from outside. So of course, don't forget Heather's Jewelry Hut at heathersjewelryhut.com. As you can see from Terrell Lance's gloves, you can see he's got very nice no wheels on the car. He's in a hover car.
He's gonna have to explain this technology to us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hover car technology. But you can tell
because
his locker.
Andre has his tires. Yeah.
Like Terrell Lance has so much bling and so much product that he brings from Heather's Jewelry Hut that his locker is just completely full. Now I have no idea what's happening. I don't even know what that was. It looked like his car was miniature. How do you have no wheels on the car?
I don't know.
It's just he's got a hover car.
Yeah, but,
I've never seen a hover car.
Yeah, but, Heather's Jewelry Hut on Instagram and heathersjewelryhut.com for the full shop. And really cool.
For those of you who do the social media, as you can clearly tell, I do not.
Yeah, man, you gotta open the Tire Whisperer account at Tire Whisperer. You have to at least lock the username for yourself. Do it tonight.
No way.
Don't post anything, just lock it for yourself.
I'll be the tire barbecuer. That's who I am. There is no whispering about it. I'm yelling at some tires. One of these days I might be able to do that. I don't know if I get these tires like Lance has. I'll be able to, just save them forever.
heathersjewelryhut.com.
Tell them Lance sent you. You get 10% off.
And that's proof he does have tires.
All right, he does have tires again. We are back to pink rims. Always gotta get a good shot of the bling machine, with or without tires. I guarantee you that these drivers, myself and others included, are ready for this next 4 minutes to be over. and trying to keep their wits about them, trying to keep the car on track. Doing everything they can. Yeah, this track is... I guess if you love this place, then you just love this place. But if other than that, you just don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't think there's like...
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
love
don't
it.
think there's a middle of the road. It's either
Yeah.
you either love this place or you hate this place.
Yeah, I just love to watch all the GT500, GT300 races from Super GT here, Super Formula, the hotel, the fair, all of the spots around the track. It's, to me, it's one of the most amazing tracks as a whole. You know, the track, the whole complex, and the Mount Fuji by its side. Oof, I love it.
Yeah, I could definitely get down on some background for sure. I'd rather see the background than drive the track, that's for sure. Anyone want to go for a mountain hike? These two are going to take it down to the end. Best battle on the track right now is Lance taking over third from Dominguez. Dominguez not wanting to give it up. Matt Mosby behind them, not for class position, just for overall position. Lance going to go way wide. Here comes Mosby with a huge run.
This is a awesome view.
The only time I've ever seen mountains is I was in an airplane flying over them.
Okay.
That's the only time I've ever seen them. I've never looked at a mountain from like ground level.
Okay.
I got to fly over, and granted, in a plane you're going 500 plus miles an hour, but it looks like it's taking you forever to. Oh no, that's not good. Last under 2 minutes for the race. I think we might get one more lap. Not sure if we'll get one more lap. Dominguez trying to battle it out. Lance right now is going to claim that third place. Just one more minute, one more lap. Trying to figure out where he is on the track. Okay, so we're in the big swooper. Yeah, there might be one more.
Yeah.
Either way, 30 seconds and or one more lap for the Envy Simsports Sprint Series. Looks like most of our, and that is kind of weird. It's like all the winners today are going to win the championship. Usually it's like there's a winner, and then the guy with the championship, he's in like 5th place or something, just cruising around. Because he's like, I don't want anything to happen to me. Everybody go away and leave me alone. So timer has expired. I'm assuming he's going to get the checkered as we come by this time for Logan Taylor.
And we haven't mentioned him too much, Andre Saba, except for being around Andre and Cameron.
I mean,
Andre Saba won the SimSwap.
Yep. And Logan Taylor did take it home, so we are checkered.
Yeah.
So all these guys are gonna come home. So we'll give them all just a. Giving everybody just a little extra since it's the last race.
Yeah. Final quarter.
That was. Yeah, and that was 90 minutes of attrition for most of these guys. I guarantee this is what gets me is when people get done racing like 90 minutes and they're like, all right, I got to go race like another 2 hours. I'm like, no, I'm done for the night. That's it. Like I got one race in me. Obviously, you're coming home. in second place. I think that was kind of his best run.
Yeah. Well, he wins Simsports Pro.
Nice. Everybody's getting finished up. Listen to the roar of that Mustang as it goes by. A few guys getting a little charismatic as we come across the line to finish up the race. That was the longest 90 minutes of everyone's life. Oh my God, folks. This is about how much sleep I got last night. And it's one of those nights where you're like, I'm tired. I just want to go to bed, and I couldn't. So I am exhausted. I'm glad I did not have to race in this race, because I don't know if I would have made it. A lot of shenanigans going on right there at the end. So we'll take a look at our not grid order, our final standings. Trying to keep it together in these last few moments here. Logan Taylor with a dominant victory. Javi Sierra comes home in second. Salvador Castro in third. Andre Saba fourth. Matt Mosby fifth. Terrell Lance sixth. Devin Pasco seventh. Andre Dominguez in eighth. Cameron Dyson in ninth. And Rodney DeVilliers rounds out your top 10. He started in 10th and finished in 10th. Let's see, 11th is Kamari Odom. Joseph Crunk in 12th place, ahead of Arup Mystery. Joseph Yang in 14th, Nikolai Sanchez 15th. We're just going to call him Vlad in 16th, and Patrick Brady bringing it home in 17th. I'm sure he was doing all the admin stuff today and making sure the race was good. I think he's been doing that the last 3 races, so I'm pretty sure he knew he wasn't going to win the championship. Was it 2 races ago, and we felt so bad when he drove all the way from the back to the front, and then I think he lost it around a corner or something. He was just like, that's it, I'm admin. I don't blame you. We all want to do that and just be like, all right, I'm done. I can go watch TV. We'll get a few drivers in here to talk and send some congratulations to winners and champions, and to everybody out there. Thanks for being here, being for the series, and joining us every Friday night as we go through and kind of just get everything checked out. So, yeah, where'd he go? He has left the room and he needs to come back in. Yeah, yeah. I think I think he clicked the wrong button. Mr. Logan Taylor, it looked like you might have some company there for a little bit, but you were able to run away. How did your race go?
It was pretty lax, I reckon. Didn't really see many cars fighting for position against other cars. It was mainly just lap traffic.
Well, it was pretty standard as far as the strategy went. Looked like everybody kind of just did the stop in the middle. Once you kind of did the stops, were you worried that maybe somebody was trying to do something, different than the strategy, and maybe they were going to be able to overtake you in the pits?
No, not really. I was worried about not making it to the end on fuel though, because I had to fuel save, I think 0.4 laps. I crossed the line and then had 1.1 laps of fuel left.
Well, the guys behind you were really pulling for you to run out of gas, so you just absolutely crushed their hopes and dreams. So congratulations on the win, man. You definitely dominant performance, and I think as well you will be the pro champion once, we'll say unofficial for now. Once we'll let all the points and stuff get settled out, but looking like you're gonna be the win-win winner today.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Congratulations. Any shout outs or anything you want to send out?
Probably to Hymo setups, because I got my setups of Hymo for this race and it let me pull away like I did.
Nice, man. Well, we'll see you around at the next series. I would say next week, but we'll have to see what John has planned next for everybody. So, congratulations on the victory, man.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries, man. See ya.
I
All
guess.
right, Mr. Arup, and we always call your last name Mystery.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's okay, because I'm not good with the English or
Yeah,
other
no worries.
languages. So,
No worries.
you kind of had an interesting race, but you
Yeah.
are going to end up winning the AM Class Championship. I forget which one for, because it's long. I'm tired and
Yeah.
it's late. Uh, but overall, I mean, how'd you feel about the series and battling it out?
I'm still relatively new to sim racing, so GT3s are definitely out of my league at the moment. But I figured, okay, let me just join this, commit to the races, and learn it as much as possible. And overall, like I guess over the course of this series, I did notice my lap times improving a little bit, but because I was so much slower than everyone else, I didn't get that chance to actually race anybody. But overall, I'm happy, like, with my performance.
Yeah, and that's man, I've been racing sim for a long time, but I've always been on a controller. Switching over to a wheel 30, 40 days ago, however much it is, it's almost like I'm new to the whole thing. I've
Mhm.
at least got the mental experience because I've been doing it, but when you switch up how you have to drive, and it's kind of like learning a whole new thing. But track time is the best thing, and learning how to stay on track and not crash is definitely key. Because yeah, we earn our stripes along the way. I'll put it that way.
That's great. Like with these races, I try my best to just be consistent,
Yeah,
right? I figured, okay, let me just learn the track, try to push a little bit, but not too much.
yeah. That's the whole thing right there. Is how is one guy able to take the exact same car you have and run 3 seconds faster?
Exactly.
And you're looking at it going, it's I always just say they're cheating, and it's not fair because that's easier to do than getting better. So,
Putting in the
uh,
practice labs. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I mean that's the big thing, man. Just being consistent, and we say it all the time when we're doing time trials. You can push and push and push, and you'll run your fastest lap when you're not paying attention, when you're just
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
I've had
going
that a couple
through.
of times. Yeah,
Right? It's so
definitely,
crazy how that works, isn't
definitely.
it?
And it's like
It's
it's the consistency that's paying off, but because it happens so randomly, you can't even tell, like, okay, what did I do this time? Like,
Yeah,
what was
yeah. Like what lap was it? What did I do? I don't even remember.
Mhm.
It was probably just yeah, and that's the thing. No one's around you, no one's chasing you, you're not chasing anybody else. You were just driving. That's what it drives us up the wall.
Right, yeah, definitely.
Well, congratulations, man. You got any shout outs or anything you want to send out?
Not much. Just a shout out to my friends. They've been watching some of the live streams later on. Like that's been posted on YouTube, so I give a shout out to them.
Sweet. I'm
Yeah.
sure I'm sure they kind of give you the business about the performance sometimes, but as long
They'll
as they're being
definitely make fun
supportive.
of. Yeah, definitely.
Well, we would be happy to have you back and help you keep
Yeah,
learning and eventually, man, you'll get there. So never give up.
yeah, definitely. I'll be there next season.
All right, buddy.
Looking
We'll
forward.
see you, man.
You too. Take care.
Mr. Salvador.
Hello, hello.
So at first, you kind of had the race, aka the championship, locked up, and then you were definitely doing some hardcore battling with Dominguez. How hard were you pushing to race with him?
Yeah, I mean, he was the next silver class. I was trying to. I didn't really care too much about the pro guys. I was trying to take that first place, but oh, and
Well, that's what we always say. Okay, it's like there's the guys who's going to win the race, and then the champion is usually is like fourth or fifth place, just riding around. So we make sure he does, takes care of the car, doesn't hurt nothing. But it looked like you were like, nope, I'm winning this race, I'm winning the championship, I'm winning everything. I'm not gonna to put it out there. But man, you were pushing good. Once the pit cycles worked themselves out, you kind of were able to pull away. I mean, what are your thoughts just kind of overall on the race once you kind of just got settled in, I guess, in the second stint?
yeah, I tried to. undercut him in the pits, and I was able to get in front of him because like that was my goal, to try to at least like try to run away. But he just had more heat in his tires, and when I came out with cold tires, he was able to just catch back up to me. And yeah, I mean, just really, really tough battle. I don't really know what happened there at the end, but yeah, I mean, I was really trying to go forward for it.
We all want the race that Logan had today. I mean, you get
Yeah,
out
yeah,
front, you never see another car.
yeah. I saw him at the start. I saw like a couple cars spinning, and then I just didn't see him ever again. I was like, damn.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm hoping to do tomorrow night. Now, in my head, I believe that is what will happen. Reality will probably kick my ass tomorrow, but we'll
I mean, you
we'll
gotta,
wait till then happens.
you gotta speak into existence.
Yeah. Until then, I'm just gonna believe my dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what are your any shout outs or overall thoughts you want to give out before we go?
Yeah, I mean, I want to give a shout out to the team. It's been great working with the guys just to try to get faster. Shout out to Finn as well. He's been great motivation, him being a faster driver, just trying to keep up with him. And yeah, shout out to my daughters because they actually watched the race too.
No, cool. Well, you did them proud, I'm sure.
Oh man, yeah. No, yeah, I mean, it's been a great series, great racing. The guys have been great. It's been pretty awesome season. Just slow and steady.
Yeah, that's how John likes it. Now he likes to mess with the weather, so we'll see what he's got
Yeah,
in
yeah,
store
that
for the
was
next go around.
yeah, that was a big curveball. I was not expecting the track to be that wet at
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning.
trust me, I gave up trying to forecast any weather at this point. I'm just calling what I
Yeah.
see. You ask me if it's raining, I'm gonna walk outside, look up, and tell you an answer after that.
Yeah, that was a good curveball though.
All right, everybody. Well, we will see you guys on the next go around. I'm not sure when his next series is out, so make sure you stay tuned to all the details and whatever he's got planned for next. Oh, picks. That was a long one, but we made it through.
That was a
This
long one.
guy,
And honestly, we had some really good racing. It didn't feel that long tonight.
yeah.
I really enjoyed that one. And
Trust me,
it was
with a
fun.
guy that had 90 minutes of sleep, he is ready to go get in that bed right now
Yeah.
that I'm staring at to my left,
Yeah.
sitting in a rig with the turned off steering wheel and no pedals that work.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Logan. To see Joseph battle
Yeah.
Logan, but
Yeah.
it was still a pretty good race, and it was a good season. Thank you to John for having us broadcast it as always, and let's give a shout out to our Envy's sponsors. Let's start with Triple
course.
Stint.
Of course, we can start with Triple Stint. High quality gloves for questionable quality sim racers. That is always a great slogan. Because I'm going to tell you right now, folks, I drive around 60 to 100 miles a day in real life. Y'all drive the same way on your sim rigs, all right? It ain't no different. So at least when you're on your sim rig, you have comfortable gloves and you can make your questionable decisions then. So go to triplestint.com. Get you some new gloves. Like, especially that GT wheel right there. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work out for me. And you can match those up with your SimSwag socks. Also matched up with those pedals that they're still going to send me. And once I get all my pedals, I will give you guys all the data and the details. Still waiting on my free pedals. I think it's, like a shipping, mix up or something. So we'll get that all worked out and I'll get some data for you guys. It's, like I said, I'm going to live on my dreams until reality sets in. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, really big shout out to SimSwag and
Yeah.
for,
And
the
also for,
support. Yeah.
the prizes that they're putting up and helping John kind of put everything together to give a great series for all the drivers. Can't thank both sponsors enough. And of course, can't forget all the other sponsors as well, from Triple Stint, SimSwag Technologies, Dave's Academy, SimGrid, and the finest jewelry you'll ever seen from Heather's Jewelry Hut. For this season, I am your host, doing play-by-play, Mr. Fry. Picks, got any final words for the folks out there?
Just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to see what MV Simsport is doing, and hopefully they will let us know what's next, so we can broadcast them and keep having these great races over here.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, Mr. Eton always helping us out, making us look good. And John couldn't be here tonight. No, he just had to work. But come on, John, what's more important, sim racing or paychecks? Come on, you got to prioritize, my friend. So yeah, stay tuned. Discord. I think it's mvsports.com as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So mvsports.com. Check him out on Discord. See what he's got coming up planned, because we don't know either. Just like the weather, we're always just waiting to see. So thanks everybody for coming out today, and we will see you guys on the next series, next race, and next time we're on. Bye-bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.